What's good? So we're talking about this came out like a month ago, probably the new tier coming to Hilton. There's gonna be new changes to the tiers with Hilton rewards. They've added a diamond tier and the gold and silver tiers are going to be easier to attain is the overall summary, but we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of it. So, like I said, this came out like a month ago. It's going to be in effect January 2026. But what's going on is there's going to be a brand new elite tier above Diamond called Diamond Reserve. This will be the highest level of Hilton Honors. The criteria to get to it is going to be 80 qualifying nights or 40 stays and 18,000 in eligible Hilton spend during the year. So either of those two. So the standout perks of the Diamond Reserve is going to be confirmable upgrade rewards, guaranteed room or suite upgrades that can be confirmed at booking, not just check-in, guaranteed late 4 p.m. checkout, highest priority for space available upgrades, and then premium club access at select properties and 120% points bonus on stays, which is really good. So obviously, like any of the high tiers with hotels, this is going to be targeted at super frequent travelers, because you're not going to get this unless you travel super frequently or if it's a perk on a credit card. But I doubt this is going to be a perk on a credit card, even for the Aspire. I don't see them putting this on the Aspire, to be honest, because I think right now the Aspire is at Diamond tier, but I don't think they're going to move it up. So, like I said, there's going to be an easier path to gold and diamond status. I said silver before, I meant diamond. So now they're lowering the least status qualification for gold and diamond, making them easier to attain. So gold status now, which is mid tier, is going to be now 25 nights down from 40, 15 stays down from 20, or 6K in eligible annual spend. And then diamond status is going to be 50 nights down from 60, 25 stays down from 30, or 11,500 in eligible annual spend. And then silver nights is going to be same, no difference with silver nights. And then elite rollover nights, which previously let members carry excess nights into the next year's status calculation, are being eliminated going forward. So these will still count towards 2026 status if earned in 2025, but not into 2027. So pretty big changes coming from Hilton. Seems like they're trying to shake up, their tiers for one reason or another. They're doing a lot of changes now. Some other notable adjustments is going to be base point earnings at some brands change. Homewood Suites and Spark by Hilton base points will be adjusted to 5 points per $1 on new stays starting January 8th, 2026. And then require lifetime diamond status changes. Requirements will shift to include 200K in eligible spend plus longevity criteria, replacing older base points thresholds. So if you know about that, if you care about that, those are some other little meticulous changes that's going on. So we talked about some of the upsides. Diamond and gold are going to be easier to access. Some downsides is Diamond Reserve is expensive and exclusive. So this is really not going to be something that affects that many people. I look at it as kind of something like an extra room or an extra tier for people who travel a lot. But like I said, they making the lower tiers easier as well. So I kind of like what they're doing. Besides the elimination of rollover nights, could be a disadvantage to travelers who do a lot of stays at the year end, which obviously a lot of people do. That's a thing that tends to happen. But yeah, this is going into effect 2026. Some of the changes are like January 8th, like I said, but the main things change. Diamond Reserve is introduced January 1st, and the changes happen within the first week of the year. So yeah, if you are frequent with Hilton, if you're a Hilton main, this is gonna be big for you. A lot of changes. I think mostly positive, but we'll see what happens. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. We'll see what happens. See you guys in the next one.